I was starting to lose my head. Just a little bit. Ah! I'd bitten off way more than I could chew.
Mental. This might actually be impossible.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
8 shots in 60 seconds. What an idiot. Today's video is a really, really important one. One that I thought might never happen. And we're going for it. So let's go.
Last year, I posted every single day on Instagram and TikTok. And these 6 shots in 60 seconds videos where I run around like a lunatic and make a video in less than a minute did surprisingly well and kind of blew up, managing to get me over 11 million views. And then this happened. Okay, so I wasn't going to include this in the video, but honestly, I'm too excited. This came in the mail today, and I'm not someone who plays it cool when somebody sends me something. I'm not this like nonchalant, like, oh yeah, of course they sent me something. DJI have sent me 2 things, I think.
For those of you who don't know, years ago now, me and Natalie had a travel YouTube, and one of the main constants in my gear bag during that time was my DJI drone, and I flew that thing everywhere.
But I always thought, you know, one day, and now this is it. So let's open it together.
So DJI is a brand that is very close to my heart when it comes to making videos. And if I could tell this guy right now what was going on, he would be losing his mind.
How cool is that? Wow, 2 cameras. Look at that. Sorry, let's carry on with the original video now. I'm freaking out.
And now I've been asked by DJI to make one of these 6 shots in 60 seconds with their Action 5 Pro. Mental. But what DJI don't know is I'm about to try and take this up another level, another couple of notches. And if I'm honest with myself, I don't even know if it's possible. So if I mess this up, I have really messed this up. So now instead of doing 6 shots in 60 seconds, we're gonna do 8 shots in 60 seconds, which I can't lie, it sounded way more doable in my head.
In this video, we're gonna plan and film this video together. But before we get into that, let's talk about this camera. There's already so many videos on this, but as a solo creator, here's what I actually care about: the front camera.
When I use the back camera on my iPhone, I have to just kind of guess and hope. But with this, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Then we have the extension handle, which leads me into horizontal and vertical shooting, and being able to switch between the two so easily, unreal. Out of the box, we have 50 gigabytes of memory and the ability to shoot in D-Log-M, which essentially lets you take your footage from this to this. So much more cinematic than we had years ago. These cameras have come a long way.
Another cool thing about this camera is I can check what's going on and if any framing's wrong or if there's anything in the background that might be too distracting.
This camera also connects to the DJI microphones with no cables, which I cannot tell you how satisfying that is. The battery case was a really nice surprise. I find things like this so good for organization and being able to fit it easily into your bag. And these ND filters that are essential for shooting outside. The most important thing with videos like this and any video in general is that there is a story. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end. Take a really basic concept like Humpty Dumpty. He hopped on a wall, he fell off, and then they couldn't put him back together again. That's a really sad example, actually. He didn't make it, did he? Humpty Dumpty, I don't think. Damn. Okay, so the reason these videos have done so well is that the story or what I'm doing within the video is something very simple, something very almost mundane, everyday life activities that anyone can do, because these videos are aimed at people who want to make content, and the things that I'm doing, most people have access to. That's why they do so well. So we're going to follow something very similar in this video, and we're going to make cereal. Bear with me.
Okay, so this is going to be shot number 1. What I'm going to do, we need a nice wide shot to give us context as to where we are. So I'm just going to start here, walk into the frame, and I'm just going to touch the door there. Now by doing that, when I come to my second shot, just so I have it lined up exactly where I need it, I can now see in here where the cornflakes are going to be. So when I roll it out like this, I know they're going to be in frame. I'm then going to take this out. So let's just put that there for now.
Shot number 2, I couldn't really put into a category. It's not quite a medium. It's not quite a close-up. It's kind of a POV. It's kind of not. But the most important thing is we're grabbing the cereal. That's it. Now, shots number 3 and 4 are reverse POVs. So a POV is kind of what you would see through your eyes. A reverse POV is what I like to call something if it's in a cupboard,
in the fridge, which are the examples in this video. What we're trying to showcase here is that you can put this camera, the DJI Action Pro 5, anywhere. Shot number 5 is a bird's eye shot. If I kind of line it up with the edge of the handle almost, I know I'm going to be able to grab that spoon, put that back. Shot number 6 is a POV shot, and shot number 7 is another reverse POV. Pouring the cornflakes, like so. So I'll take that off and I'll pour. Then once those are in, I want to put the Action 5 inside here. And I want to make sure I'm like with eye level here. And then I'm just going to pour the milk onto here. Just a quick shot. Then I'm going to wipe it and put it about there. And what I'm going to do, just so I'm more central to the frame, I'm just going to go down like this. Because if I'm like this, it's just the frame is not quite right. But if I do this, I just take a spoon. That's really good. And that should be the video. That should be it. It's simple, right? Such a simple video. Let's go. And that is our shot list. That looks so good. That is so satisfying. I love that. Apart from that, we have around the corner, we have the Osmo Action 5 ready to go. This that it's on right here is the extendable handle that comes with it. And then I've just got it on a Ulanzi, I think it's an octopus tripod. I get asked about this all the time. It's worth every single penny. And also my A7C II, which is going to be filming the beginning, like the behind the scenes part of the video. And then around the corner here, I have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is going to be tracking me as I go from one end to another. Purely just to make this video a little bit more interesting for you guys. So you have these different angles and the production value is there and it's quality. So if that isn't enough to smash the like button right now, before we start, I don't know what is. Please, it helps the video so much. Is it a Hollywood blockbuster of a story? Absolutely not. Nobody's going to their mate and saying, hey, have you seen that new film? It's about a guy who's making cereal, makes a bowl of cornflakes. It's unbelievable. No one's saying that, but not everything has to be a blockbuster storyline. We're just trying to make content here. So a beginning, a middle, and an end is so important. Okay, everything is all set up. I was so much more nervous about this video compared to any of the others that I'd done. And I think it's for a few reasons. I guess because you're in here watching it with me, right? It's for DJI, which personally is a big deal for me. And the fact there was 8 shots to get in the build up to this, I was like, easy, I'm gonna absolutely smash this. But then it was time to press record. And I had to actually do it. But if I do this first time, you have to subscribe. I think that's fair. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. There was a couple of big problems with this video. So let's start with problem number 1, the cornflakes. Oh no. Now, with every video, there's always going to be something that goes wrong that doesn't go to plan. And I was prepared for that. That's all good. But even at that point, pouring the cornflakes with 2 shots to go. Oh no! No! After that, I knew this wasn't just going to be 1 or 2 takes. This was going to be a big effort. Ah. Good boy, Crash. The next attempt actually wasn't that bad. Like, we got through the whole thing, progress was made, but we were still way off. I have no idea if I even did that then. Let's check. I don't know if you can see that, but 1 minute 13. We have so much more to do. I'd bitten off way more than I could chew, and I couldn't believe how naive I'd been in the lead up to this. I really thought this would be so much easier. Come on. No. I had to go back over the video and see just where I was losing all of this time, just where I could shave any seconds off, because 15 seconds is a lot. I'm messing around for like 6 seconds doing this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hold the camera like this, but I'm just gonna hold this like a baby, and I'm just gonna, it'll probably be just a bit more of a smooth pour. And then other than that, I just need to get a fucking move on, you know what I mean? So let's go again. And this is where we ran into problem number 2, the milk. This is a shot that had to stay in. I really did not want to get rid of this shot because it showed how waterproof the camera was. But it was taking so much time. Oh no. Oh. So what I'm gonna do this time to try and save just that little bit more on the seconds is this has a little cover on it. And I'm just gonna thread it on so slightly. Milk will go on there, I can undo it, put it down, boom, we're in business. It's still taking way too long. And if I don't get it this time, it might be over. This might actually be impossible. And even though we'd found a solution and we were getting there, I was starting to lose my head just a little bit. Ah! Come on. It was getting to that point where it was like now or never, which I'd never really had with these videos before, but I think that switch to it's now or never, sake. 8 shots in 60 seconds. What an idiot. I think that really was the turning point. This one felt quick. I'd really given it my all. And for some reason, I was kind of at peace after that effort because I knew I'd given my all. And if I hadn't done it this time, that might have been it. Please let that be it. Then that was that. I'd done it, I'd give it my absolute best. And if it wasn't meant to be, oh, I'm so nervous to watch that back. Then it wasn't meant to be. Okay. So if we trim this, we start from here. Sorry, just before we find out what happens here, can we just bring in some EDM music? Something that's like way too dramatic for the situation. Something that shows this guy just spent hours running around his kitchen trying to get some shots on his little camera. Thank you. So when we finish. Yes! Yes! Come on! We did it! Yes, we did it! 8 shots, 60 seconds. Let's go! Okay, so this is my video on the DJI page. As you can see, it went up 24 hours ago and it's already on 188,000 views, which is amazing. This was way more stressful than usual. Going from 6 to 8 made such a difference, but seeing that and knowing that DJI are happy with it, and I'm really happy with how it turned out, made it worth it. So I'm not going to make you go and find it on Instagram or TikTok or anything like that. I'm going to show you it at the end of this video. But if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please give the video a like, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.